So in today's video, guys, we're gonna have a look at an Adidas road running shoe. Hello guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you're gonna subscribe. You can also give me a follow on Instagram to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. In today's video, guys, we're gonna have a look at this latest version of the Adidas Adios Pro range. So let's go ahead and also take them out of the box, which, as you can see, will come in this usual box, which will reveal that this one will have some recycled content. So let's go ahead and take them out. So in today's video, guys, we're gonna have a look at this road running shoe, and I'm referring to the Adidas Adios Pro 3.0. So just a few days ago, guys, we had this one released on the Adidas website. So this one will actually have the retail price of £220 here in the UK. I'm not entirely sure if this price it's actually justified, but I will need to admit that the actual design for this one changed completely, and you can see that straight away after taking them out of the box, that comparing at least with the last year's version, guys, we had a lot of design changes, and I would say that this upper it's gonna be actually much better than this plasticky one from last year's version. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one, guys. So as you can see, for the upper, we're gonna have mainly this plasticky mesh material in this black color, which will have some fused material and some add-ons on top of it. As you can see here on the lateral side, we're still gonna have the same 3 stripes as the last year's version, but this one will be slightly a bit wider. And of course, as the last year's version, we won't have any on the medial side, we're just gonna have them on the lateral side. I really need to add, guys, that this upper actually changed a lot, so it's not gonna feel so plasticky and hard. This one is actually gonna be much softer. Of course, it's still gonna be some plastic in this one, because this one will use that recycled content. As in for the actual lacing system, guys, this one will have your punch out holes for the top part, but as you can see here at the bottom, we're also gonna have some looping ones, which will actually be stitched to the actual shoe. And to be honest, I actually felt that this one are actually rubbing slightly your foot underneath, so I guess that will be a problem. As in for the actual laces, guys, we're still gonna have some thin ones. And underneath these laces, guys, you can see that the tongue is completely changed, so this one will have a lot of perforation holes for a good breathability. And also the actual padding on this tongue, guys, it's actually inexistent. But as we go now to the back of the shoe, guys, you can see that we're gonna have some rubberized material covering this top part of the heel section. So this one is here, I guess, to just give this one a bit of a construction. And also on the medial side, guys, we're gonna have this Adidas logo in this yellow color. But as you go inside, guys, you can see that for this year's version, we're gonna have just these 2 tabs here with some padding, which is actually the only padding which you'll find on this back part of the shoe. But as you can see here at the back part, we're also gonna have this, I would say, a pull tab, which I guess will help in getting the shoes on. But this one you can also just fold it and leave it like this. But inside, guys, you can see that we're gonna have this foam insole, which will also have a lot of perforation holes. So I guess this one is actually the only thing which remained unchanged comparing with last year's version. And now, guys, we can go to this midsole, which as you can see, it's gonna be actually a bit higher than the last year's version. So for this one, we're also gonna have 2 layers of light strike pro foam, which also will have integrated some new energy rods. This one is the actual 2.0 version, so I guess this new version will not snap as the last year's version, which a lot of people were complaining about. So I will need to add that for the front part of the midsole, guys, the actual height has increased comparing with the last year's version, so that's why this one will actually feel that it's gonna provide more squishiness and also more support, and that will be mainly because this one got also a bit wider. Now guys, we can finish with this continental rubber outsole, which as you can see will have roughly the same design as the last year's version, but this one is gonna be slightly a bit wider to just cover this whole light strike foam. And I will need to add that at least comparing with the last year's version, here at the heel section we're gonna have slightly more of this foam covered, which in my opinion feels that it's gonna protect slightly more this heel section. As in for the actual sizing, guys, for this one I went with my true to size, and for me, as I have a skinny feet, I feel that this one actually fits me just fine, and I guess it will be roughly the same for people with normal feet. But just in case you have wider feet, I will most definitely suggest you to go with a half size up, and that will be mainly because this front part of the shoe will not be so wide, and for sure this lacing system, which will have these stitchings here, most definitely it will bother you, and it will actually rub onto your actual socks, and it will create a massive problem. So overall, guys, I will need to admit that this new version for the Adios Pro 3, it's actually changed completely comparing with the last year's version, and I'm really glad that they decided to change this material for the upper, which doesn't feel so plasticky anymore, and this one most definitely will feel much better on foot. And also this foam midsole, guys, I really feel that it's very squishy, and it's actually providing a very good level of comfort. And with this upgrade of making it slightly bit wider than the last year's version, I really feel that this one is providing a better support overall. But you'll need to keep in mind that the price increased from 180 pounds to 220 pounds here in the UK, making it, in my opinion, slightly a bit too expensive. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this new version for the Adizero Adios Pro 3. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.